subscribing to the channel. Today we are going to be discussing perpetual swaps, what they are, how they work, as well as discussing Okex.com and how they are doing a 50,000 USDT giveaway right now for their perpetual swap simulation. All of this in today's video coming up. So if you do find this video informative, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and join on into the community. We post quality cryptocurrency content like this all the time on the channel, and I would love for you to be a part of it. Before we dive into Okex.com and this big event that they have going on right now, for all the people that are not too familiar about perpetual swaps, I first want to give you guys a rundown of what they are, how they work, and why they may be beneficial to you compared to a lot of other options out there in the cryptocurrency space. So to give you guys a brief overview, perpetual swap contracts is a virtual derivative product that is settled in digital tokens, USDT. Each contract has a face value or fixed amount of digital tokens, and the contract has a face value of 0.0001 BTC. Traders can long a position to profit from the increase of a digital asset's price, or short a position to profit from the decline of a digital asset's price. The available range of leverage on OKX specifically is 0.001 to 100x leverage. Although perpetual swaps do share a lot of similarities to futures trading, they do offer a handful of differences as well. First off is the delivery. Perpetual swaps has no delivery date and never expires. Funding. As there is no delivery date, a funding mechanism is used to ensure that the perpetual swap price is anchored to the spot market. Mark price. Mark price is used to calculate users' unrealized profits and losses, or the UPL, in order to reduce unnecessary liquidation in volatile market conditions. A daily settlement process moves unrealized P&L into realized P&L, increasing the flexibility of capital utilization. This settlement period happens at 8 o'clock UTC time on Okex.com. Maintenance margin ratio is the lowest margin ratio required for holding a user's current positions. When the margin ratio drops below the MMR plus the liquidation fee rate, liquidation occurs. The larger the position a user holds, the higher the MMR, and the maximum leverage available will be lowered effectively. And lastly, we have partial liquidation. A partial liquidation system is introduced to avoid large amounts of liquidation orders due to full liquidation impacting the market. So now that we have a good understanding of what perpetuals are and how they compare to futures markets, let's get a good idea as to how perpetual swaps and futures trading can be beneficial on OKX.com. First off, we have low costs. Now you can trade different futures contracts with USDT. No more switching between underlying currencies are required. Stable value margins. No more price fluctuation for the collateral asset. Enhanced user experience. As easy as spot trading with leverage options. Here are also a handful of advantages to USDT margin trading on OKX. They currently support 9 cryptocurrencies, they have a low threshold, margin modes are available, flexible leverage levels are also available up to 100x, and they also offer algo orders. Now comparing the two between USDT margin versus token margined, the USDT margined is linear. Total profits equal profit from the traders, whether you go long or short. Now when comparing short to long with token margined, it does get a little tricky. Total profit equals profit from trades minus loss from collateral value, and when it comes to going long, total profit equals profit from trades plus profit from collateral value. And the conclusion we get from this chart is that USDT margin future provides a more stable income. So now that we have a good understanding of what perpetual swaps are and why USDT futures are so valuable, let's go ahead to Okex.com and check out their simulation event that they have going on right now. So as you guys can see, we are on Okex.com on their simulation event. and you can have the opportunity to share up to 50,000 USDT with all the other traders taking advantage of this event going on. So we're going to go ahead and hit join. I am already signed into my account, but of course, if you don't have an account, go ahead, create an account, and get yourself logged in. And as you guys can see, this is their perpetual swaps layout. Now, the one thing I really like about their perpetual swaps layout, it's it's practically identical to their futures layout. So if you guys are familiar with trading futures on Okex.com, it's practically the same layout. But another thing I really like is that it's an identical layout to their actual perpetual swaps platform. So this gives you a great opportunity to experiment trading perpetual swaps without having your own money at risk. So for this simulation event, they give you 30,000 USDT to mess around with. Now it is simulation money, so it's not real cryptocurrency. You cannot withdraw it from the exchange. But this is a great opportunity to make some trades, understand the benefits to having USDT as your solid currency that you're using for perpetual swaps, as well as get a good understanding of perpetual swaps, how they work, the differences between them and futures, and all that sort of stuff. So as you guys can see here, we are on OKX.com. It's the identical layout to their traditional perpetual swaps platform, and it's really cool because they do give you the option to trade between Ethereum, EOS, and Bitcoin, so you don't have to just trade Bitcoin. And of course, if you do want to go to the full screen mode and go a little more expert mode, I would say you can do so. You can plot on the chart, you can dive a little further in, and practice. I understand, there's not real money on the line. It's not as fun as if you were making real money. But again, guys, this is a great opportunity, especially for you beginners out there, to try this stuff. Now, I did do a deep dive review on OKX.com. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead, check that video out where I go into more detail on the overall layout of the Perpetual Swaps platform. I talk about what everything is, how everything works, all that sort of stuff. I don't want to do that in this video because it will get dragged on a little bit too long. But that is the platform, guys. It's definitely a great opportunity to try things out. Like I said, they did just conclude their futures simulation event, where they gave you 100,000 USDT in simulation money to try out their futures platform. So if you guys are new to futures, if you're new to perpetual swaps, this is 100% what you should be doing first before you dive in with your real money. Let me know what you guys think about this. Leave a comment down below. I want to start interacting with you guys. We have a lot of very exciting videos coming out on the channel in the next couple weeks. Of course, if you did find this video informative,